Hey, thanks for joining us today. We're going to complete a pulmonary rehab exercise class. These classes are designed for people who have already completed our exercise program at Camden. You'll be doing your exercise today with myself, my name is Eleanor, and my colleague Caitlin. At home, make sure you've got plenty of space, that you're not going to trip over anything that's in the way. On the side, please make sure you've got your Salbutamol inhaler handy if you need it. If you normally have GTN spray, please also have that ready. And also some water, so make sure you're staying hydrated throughout. During the exercise, if you have any pain, discomfort or issues, please stop and do not continue. If this pain continues beyond, please contact either your GP or one of your healthcare professionals to discuss. Hey, we are going to start with our warm-up first. Myself is Eleanor in the light blue and Caitlin is in our dark blue. So we're going to walk for 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. If you are feeling good, you can keep those feet moving during the rest period. This is your workout. Do what you feel like you need to do. But we are going to start in 2 seconds and we're going to start with some gentle marching. Let's go. This is just our warm-up, so there is no need to start feeling breathless at this point. We are just getting our body warmed up and getting everything feeling limber. Lovely, get those arms swinging if you can. We've just got 10 more seconds. Lovely, keep on going for me. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. If you need that rest, take that rest. If you're feeling good, you can keep those feet moving for me. The next thing we're going to go into is some high knees. I'll show you from a slight angle. So you're going to bring those knees a little bit higher. We've got 30 seconds again. Those arms can be still or you can swing those arms like Caitlin. Lovely. Keep remembering to breathe. Perfect. You've got 10 seconds. Lovely. We've got 4, 3, 2, and rest. Take that rest. Feet are still, feet are moving, whatever feels right for you today. Lovely. We are going to go into a toe tap, so tapping that foot forward. That heel is striking the floor. If you want, you can follow Caitlin with some arm movement. Nice and gentle. We are warming up. We are getting our body into some exercise. This should feel nice and gentle. Lovely. Keep on going. You've just got 4 seconds. 2 and 1. You've got that lovely 10 seconds of rest. Take that rest. Perfect. Our next movement is going to be a gentle twist. So we're going to take our arms out. Our arm is reaching forward to that knee. If this doesn't feel comfortable, that is okay. Just reach to where feels comfortable. Some nice movement in our thoracic spine. Nice and gentle. Last one, and back up to the middle. You can rest that out for a second. Next up, we are going to do some shoulder rolls, so some nice big movements with those shoulders. We're going to go backwards or forward, whatever feels right for you right now. That movement should be big, as if you're trying to get those shoulders up to those ears. It should feel quite nice, especially if you've done some other workouts recently and those shoulders are feeling a little bit heavy. And go the other way for me. If you're going forward, let's go backwards. If you're going backwards, let's go forwards. Lovely. And relax there. You've got a couple of seconds just to reset, feel comfortable. And then we're going to take our neck and our chin all the way up to the sky. If this doesn't feel comfortable for you, do not worry. It is at a position that feels comfortable. This shouldn't feel like a tight stretch. It shouldn't feel painful. When you're ready, slowly back to the middle and then slowly chin to chest. As if you're looking down to the floor. Back up to the middle. We're going to take one ear to one shoulder. Again, keep that shoulder nice and relaxed. There's no need to bring it up. You're just getting a gentle stretch in that other side of your neck. Lovely. Back up to the middle and the other way. And back up. Last but not least, we're going to give our ankles a little roll. You can either do this on one leg rolling. If you want, you can keep that foot on the floor, or like Caitlin, you can hold on to something, whatever feels comfortable for you. And swapping legs for me. Fantastic. Lovely. We are all warmed up.
Okay team, we're going to get into the main cardio section of this workout. So we will be working for 1 minute of work with 45 seconds of rest. If you want to take a harder option, you can follow L in the light blue. And if you want to take a medium level option, you can follow me in the darker blue. If at any point you feel like this class is just a bit too hard at the moment, maybe it's just today, maybe we need to start at an easier class, you can have a look at some of the other classes on our YouTube channel where we have easier options available. All right team, let's get going. So we're going to start with our marching, something nice and familiar. We did this in the warm-up, all starting with something we are comfortable with. So you can see Elle's giving it a bit more energy on the arms there, lifting the knees up a bit higher. And what we're doing in this section is really aiming to get you breathless. So that breathlessness is both safe and helpful for us to get to. So we want you to reach a point where maybe those longer sentences are a bit more difficult. Keeping it coming here, please, team. Lovely work. So we are going to kick off with a little bit more intention. Everyone is going to be lifting their knees a bit higher now for 1 minute and giving the arms a bit more energy. So we are going a little bit bigger than the warm-up now. Should be feeling your heart rate rising. You're already 20 seconds into this slightly bigger marching interval. Well done team, halfway through before we hit our first recovery period. Lovely stuff. Last 20 seconds, so if we're feeling good, maybe we're following Elle with those slightly bigger knees and more enthusiastic arms. Maybe you're like, Caitlin, I'm all right now, and you're staying right here with me for the next 5 seconds as we finish this interval. 3, 2, and 1. Have a rest for me here, guys. So, first interval done. If you feel good, you might keep your feet shuffling. Or perhaps we're going to take a bigger rest, take that nice position of ease that Elle is demonstrating at the moment. So she's bringing her chest forwards, bracing her hands on her knees, and just giving us a little bit more space to breathe. Oh, you've got 15 seconds here just to recover and ease before we hit your next exercise. So starting to think about coming back up, and we're going to hit our tap backs now. So the toe is tapping backwards. So if you're staying with a medium level with me, we're going to bend the arms, but we can also just hold onto a chair if we need. If we're going for the harder option, you're following Elle. She is lifting her arms up above her head. Lots of energy here, guys. Find a pace that works for you. Well done. We're already coming up to halfway here, team. We might be feeling our heart rate rising. We might be feeling more breathless. Try and keep going for the next 20 seconds. 2/3 already down. Well done. 10 seconds to go here. Last little push on this exercise. See if you can keep moving. For 3, 2, and 1. Second rest phase. Whew. A little bit tougher on that work. So maybe we're coming down to a stop now. Absolutely okay to lean if we need. Great option here coming up. You can see Elle is staying nice and hydrated, so use this time to get water, to recover. So we can lean on something or we can lean on our knees. Just focusing on the exhale now, pushing the air out nice and long. Pursing the lips. Really calming the body back down before we hit our next exercise. Just think about coming up now, guys, and we're going to hit our half jacks if you're with me for 1 minute. If you're taking the harder option, arguably one of your tougher exercise here, you're following Elle and you are going for a nice steady star jump. Keeping it nice and steady on your pace in either option. Well done, team. So arms and legs, everything working for the next 30 seconds. We might be feeling it now. Good stuff. 20 seconds to go. Now this is a tough one. If you need any rest in these intervals, take a couple of seconds. 10 seconds till that nice recovery period. 3 here, 2 and 1. Take a rest, you earned it on that one. Well done. So use your pursed lip breathing. We might need it a little bit more after that interval. It's a tough exercise. So just calming, pushing the air out, finding stillness. Letting your body know it is A-okay. 10 more seconds here. All right, start to think about coming up, and we're going to do our marching again, but we're going to punch the sky here, team. So arms and legs going. If we're taking the harder option today, you're going to follow Elle, going a little bit quicker on your pace. Or maybe you're coming with me and we're going a little bit steadier. Exercise like this, if you start hard and you need to slow down, you can choose between us. 30 seconds to go here, team. We hope you've got some tunes on in the background. Exercise always more fun with a bit of music. You can comment below your suggestions for songs for classes if you want to let us know what you've been listening to at home. 10 seconds here, last 10. I hope I distracted you for some of this. Finishing off, please. 3, 2 and 1. Well done. Have a rest there. Good stuff. Elle's reminding me that we need to be drinking water as we're exercising, especially if you're doing this in summer. And if you know you're feeling good, at any point you can come up, get the feet shuffling, move a bit more before this rest phase is over. Otherwise, you're going to stay put, find stillness, and just focus on your breathing for another 10 seconds. Whew. Well done. I'm getting warmer. I hope you are. Ella's because she's got the hard options. All right, coming up, we're going to do a side step, and then with me, you're reaching up, and with Elle, you are bending as you hit that side. Well done, team. So we're finding a pace that's good for you. If I'm too slow for you, go a bit quicker. Any knee problems, we can do my option, but faster. And we're going to just show you this from the side. So, poorly coordinated from us. So you'll see Elle's getting a nice bend through her knees, a little bit more energy through the legs in the harder option. And for me, we're thinking nice and upright, strong through the body, good pace between us for the last 20 seconds. Well done, keep it coming. You got it, team. 5 here, 2 and 1. Well done, have a rest. If you managed to coordinate well on that one, well done. Nicely done, team. So you'll see I'm taking a lean here, not bringing my chest all the way down. If you're out and about and you don't have anywhere to get all the way down, and maybe the option that Elle's taking here is trickier, so she's down on her legs there and long through the body, lots of room for the lungs and lots of room for breath. You can just take a lean. Yeah, fixing the arms nice and steady. 5 seconds before our next exercise. All right, coming up for me here. So we're going to start marching, bringing the arms up and down. We call this the mummy walk, or one of our colleagues named it that. So you're strong from the fingertip all the way to the shoulders. We don't want to see any bent arms. You'll see Elle is moving a bit quicker than me. That is her harder option. Her knees are higher than mine. If you're coming with me, we're going a little bit lower on the knees and a little bit steadier on the arms, but both of our arms are straight and strong. Well done, guys. We're in the second half of our exercises today. This is number 6. You might be starting to feel it a little bit here, so use your breath. Maybe we're taking a breath in and blowing out as we bring the arms down for the next 5 seconds before you rest. Well done. Have a rest there, nice and easy. Good stuff. So as we're getting further into this workout and you need more rest maybe, we can always take a seat. I'm going to take the same position as Elle there in the seat. My elbows are on my knees, my shoulders are relaxed, and I'm just taking nice long breaths out, calming it down. If you've taken a seat, think about coming up. We're going to go into our mini squat here. So just lifting the arms up if you're Elle's group, or if you're my group, you're going to keep the arms down and take a bend in the legs. Nicely done. So a little bit of work here through the legs. Big strong muscles to help with walking, help us get out and about, building our strength and our fitness in one go here. 30 seconds. Keep it coming, please. Well done, team. 20 more seconds. We're 2/3 of the way through. We can do anything for the last 10 seconds here. Keep it coming. Good stuff. 5 seconds until our next recovery. Good stuff. Rest there for me. Well done. So a little bit easier on the heart rate perhaps not if you've chosen to follow Elle. But now just enjoying this rest. We're coming into our last 3 exercises. Our big finish is coming up. 3 minutes of work until you are done with this cardio today. Well done. You've got 10 more seconds. Of course, we happen to be filming this on one of the hottest days of the year. So we're certainly feeling the work this morning. Hopefully you guys are a bit more cool at home. All right, 1 minute please of our stepping and punching. So I want you to really punch out strong through the arms and coming out in front here. I was going to show you from the side how that looks. See, strong all the way from her punch to her shoulder. Big energy through the legs, nice pace. So we're all trying to maintain the same work here, whichever level you're choosing. But if it gets too much, we're just going to bring it to a tap, okay? Slightly easier option. 20 seconds to go. So we're trying to copy Elle's option of a bit more energy, and then my option here is if you need it for the next 10. Well done, team. Use your breath. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Good stuff. Have a rest for me there. Woo! We're nearly through. 2 exercises to go. Remembering to get water when you need it. If we're feeling good, maybe your feet are shuffling. But if we need that rest, that's a-okay, you take it. We're going to feel different on different days, and we're going to be different from other people. So find the level that's right for you. Coming into our second to last exercise, so fast feet here. So 1 minute really fast on your feet. You'll see Elle's going harder options. She's very quick on them, giving the arms some. If you're doing a medium level option, you're coming with me, steadier on the legs, but we're still pushing. Good stuff, guys. This is a tough one, okay? Maybe you have to work between both options to get through this minute. The good news is we are already halfway through. That's it, team. So nice and quick here. Come on, Elle. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. That's it. So as it gets tough, you won't hear it, but Elle's using that long exhale. She is pushing air out as she goes to keep going for this last 7 seconds. Well done. Come on, last little push. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Whew. You have 45 seconds of rest before we finish this cardio section off. We got a fun finish for you. Right now we're just focusing on breathing, relaxing, recovering, nice and strong. Using our breath, pushing the air out, knowing that we are almost through. You have got this. 15 more seconds here before we come up. We're going to combine our last 2 exercises. So we're going to do fast feet and punches for our big finish, last minute of work. Think about coming up for me, getting in position, and here we go. Fast feet and fast arms. Everything going for 1 minute to finish off this cardio section. Come on, guys. You see Elle giving it some on the legs and the arms here. Mine is the same for those of you following that medium level. We're just going a bit steadier. You are already halfway through, team. We've got 30 seconds left of this cardio section, so keep it coming, keep it coming. Well done. Oh, that heart rate's going to be lifting. I promise you've got this. Last 15 seconds to the end. Come on, 10 seconds to go. We can do anything for 10 seconds. You've done all of this so far. 3 here, 2 and 1. Rest. You have made it through your cardio section. Take the recovery you need. If you need longer, pause the video here. There's a few things that you might need to make sure you can get the maximum out of this. So you all should have a TheraBand at home. Yours might be a different colour or a different length, but grab that handy. Other things that might be useful, if you've got some small hand weights at home, we're going to use them for some of the exercises. However, fear not, if you've not got hand weights or specific gym equipment, lots of household objects, so tins of anything at home would work. If that feels too light, large water bottles,
or anything filled with water and things you can use. The bigger, the heavier. To make it harder, you can always do this session and pause and get something heavier or lighter if it feels a bit much. Started with our cardio strengthening. So to start the exercise, we can do our tricep, so this muscle at the back. I'm going to do mine with a TheraBand. Caitlin's going to demo with some lovely tins. So if you're using a TheraBand along with me, you're going to step onto that TheraBand. So one foot is through, but you're going to step through it. So your back leg is behind. We are standing a little bit like we're going skiing, so those hands are up. There's a little bend and we're leaning forward. We are going to nice and slowly take our arms back out straight and bring them back. It is a nice, slow and small movement. You do not need to bring your arms too far forward. You're just bringing them back to center. You feel like you're going downhill skiing with this one, but that resistance either of the TheraBand or of your weighted cans or hand weights will be feeling some resistance. We are going to be doing 60 seconds of this. You've already done more than halfway. We've just got 20 seconds left. That is it. Keep going for me. If you want to make it harder, you can hold it up at the end. So holding it here and down. Up, hold, and down. You've got it. Last couple of seconds. Last one. Up, hold, and down. Lovely. Coming back up. Release some of that tension. If you're on your TheraBand, give your arms a shake. You might be feeling quite sore at the back of that muscle. That's your tricep working. I'm going to give you a little bit of time just to rest, but we're going to repeat that. We're going to do everything twice. So all of these exercises are twice. If you feel like you want to do more than twice, pause the video. You can repeat things as many times as you want to if you really want to get that burn in those arms. But what we're going to do, we're going to set ourselves back up. So you've got your TheraBand, remember, step through your TheraBand so it's behind. Our arms are up as if you're giving a thumbs up in front. And off we go, arms back, hold, and bring them in. Lovely. Remember to keep breathing. Push that out. We do not want any breath holding whilst we're exercising. Push that air out. If at any point this feels tough, your arms are aching, it all feels a bit much, take a rest. Either pause the video or just stop, let us keep talking away, just watch us for a bit. Rest, reset, and start again. We're all at different paces. You need to do what feels right for you. We're nearly through. You've just got 20 seconds. You can do this. Keep going. My arm's starting to burn. I'm sure Caitlin's are. I'm sure yours are at home. This is really going to help getting things overhead. So putting things in those top shelves, getting stuff down in the supermarket. Go on, you've got 5 seconds, keep going. Last one, let's squeeze one more in. Lovely, perfect, and rest there. You can pop, if you're using a TheraBand, pop that to the side. We're not going to need that for a little while, so leave that be. If you've got your beans, keep holding on to them. If you've got your hand weights, absolutely fine too. I'm going to do with hand weights, Caitlin's going to keep hold of those cans. Our next exercise I'm going to do from the side so you can see, and Caitlin will go straight on. So it makes sense. I'm going to demo first. We're going to do a bicep curl. Those elbows stay nice and tucked in, no chicken arms, and we're then going to go push to the sky. Back down and down. So it'll be bicep curl to the sky and back. Nice and simple. Let's go. We've got 1 whole minute. Curl up and down. As we lift up, push that air out. Lovely. Unlike our cardio when we were saying go fast, 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 we want slow, slow, slow. The slower we do these movements, the more our muscles are working. So you can keep at our pace, you can slow it down even more if you need to. Nice, nice and controlled. You can see with Caitlin keeping those arms in, keeping straight. If this is feeling too much in standing, you can sit and do this exercise, like all of our exercises. However, it's going to work your core and your extra muscles more when we do it in standing. Keep going. Talk through that. You've got 5 seconds. You can do it. Go on, one more, last one. And down. Perfect. Fantastic. You might want to pop those weights down if you've been holding them for a while. If things feel achy, give everything a shake off. Shake those arms, shake those legs, whatever feels right for you. This is your time to rest. Our rest periods are important when we're doing strengthening and our cardio. It's not just catching our breath, but letting our muscles stop working, reset, feel right. So in about 15 seconds, we're going to go again. We're going to do the same exercise. You've done it once. We've done it for practice. We're going to master it in this one. So really remember to keep those arms in. Keep that control. Are you ready? We've got a couple more seconds to get yourself ready. Get those weights. Bring your shoulders back, roll them back. Let's go. And up. Perfect. You have got this. If you have come to pulmonary rehab with us before, you'll know we like this one. We're getting 2 movements in one. It's a good functional one. We probably do this lots during the day. Nice. Keep breathing. Pushing that air out. Lovely, well done. You're more than halfway. Lovely, keep going. It's important, just as important as the cardio, to keep our muscle strength up. It's great for our bone density. It's great for our fitness and our strength. And it's important as we age that we keep ourselves strong. You've got 4 seconds, go on. I reckon we can squeeze one more in. Let's go. Wonderful. Fantastic. Give those arms a stretch. Pop that down if you need to. Our next exercise, take this rest whilst I'm talking to you. Our next exercise is going out to the side. If you felt that weight going up was quite heavy, you might need a lighter weight. You can do it with a band, however I've got quite a little short band our next exercise, so if you did want to, you can pop a band under one foot and do the same movement. However, I'd probably say grab those tins of beans or whatever you've got at home. So we're going to do some side raises, so taking those arms nice and strong out to the side. We'll try not to hit each other, so make sure at home you've got space too. Let's go, we're going out to the side and down. Those arms, you can see both of us nice and strong. We've got no bending of our arms. They're nice and strong and straight. If that feels pretty easy or that weight's feeling a little bit light, you're not going to come all the way back. You're going to stay up here for me. So there's 2 options. You can stay up or you can come all the way down if you need that little rest. Like always, you do not have to stick to the same thing the whole time. If you start with keeping them up and you need to bring them down halfway, you change it. Lovely, this is your workout. And each time you do a workout, things feel different. Some days feel easy, some days feel hard. Lovely. Keep pushing that air. Last one, 1 second. Fantastic. Pop those weights down. We're going to do that again one more time, but we're going to rest. You might be feeling it in those shoulders, in those biceps. Caitlin's given hers a bit of a squeeze. If that feels nice, do it. Whatever feels right for you. If our pauses are too short, pause the video. Take a longer rest. There is no issue with having longer time to rest if that's what you need. Lovely, we've got a couple more seconds and we're going to go straight back into it. I know those arms are burning, but this is our last upper limb exercise and we're going to go on to our legs after this one. You can do one more, I know you can. It's 1 minute and then it's done. Let's go. All the way up, all the way down. Lovely. You have got this, and I'm hoping you've got some good music at home at the same time as well. If you've been in class, sometimes Caitlin likes Burn Baby Burn, because you're feeling that burn. Whatever feels good for you, pop some music on. Nice. Otherwise you're listening to my poor voice the whole time. You've got 30 seconds left of your upper limb exercises, and then we're on the home straight. We're nearly done. Keep going, keep pushing. I know it's hard. Remember to keep those arms strong and straight, no bendy arms. Lovely. Last 10. Let's go. Whew, I'm feeling the burn. Last 2 seconds, last one you can get in. Lovely. Oh my goodness, pop those weights down on the floor, get them out of the way. Give those arms a shake out. You have done your arm exercises, well done. You are going to grab that TheraBand for me. If you've not got a TheraBand, so Caitlin has not got, you do not need one, that is fine. Or if you feel unsteady doing this, do it without for the first few times. For anyone following me, you are going to pop your TheraBand around your legs, sort of above your knees, and you're going to tie a little knot. Try not to tie it too tight, otherwise you get stuck. You are going to do a little crab walk. I might go sideways so that I don't bump into Caitlin, but what you're going to do is a little bend in those knees, and we're stepping to one side. So we're going to go side and we're going to keep going that way. We're going to do 3 and back. 1, 2, 3, lovely. You might need to adapt this for how much space you've got where you're doing this. If you've got loads of space, feel free to keep going further than we are. We're limited. And if you've got less space, not a problem, just go side to side. We call this one our crab walk. We are working those big muscles in our legs. It is really important when we've got COPD that we are working those muscles. You've got 10 seconds, that's it. It's a fun one, I'm telling you. 5 seconds, go on. Last few. Lovely, and stop there, come up straight. Leave that band tied because we're going to redo that. One more time we're going to do. Caitlin's wiggling legs out, shake your legs out, whatever you need. If with the band that felt too hard, or you felt too unsteady, take the band off for me. I want you to feel safe and steady at all times, so no band if that felt unsteady. If it felt really good, let's go again. Now 10 more seconds and then we'll be off. Lovely, let's set up into your position. I'll keep going sideways so it makes sense. Remember that little bend, like you're sticking your bottom out. Let's go, 1 more minute. Oh, lovely. It's more coordination than you think when there's 2 of us. Nice work, keep going. As always with the other exercises, you need to stop and reset, do it. We're going to keep going so you can follow, but you can stop. Halfway. Lovely. And if this feels incredibly easy, and be surprised, but you can tie that band tighter next time you do it. The tighter that band, the more resistance you are getting. You are working against that band. Lovely, we've got 10 seconds. Let's smash it out. Last 5, let's go. Lovely, and rest. Whew. You're probably feeling that in their legs, give those legs a wiggle. Our next exercise for me, grab a selfie chair or something to hold on to. Me and Caitlin are both going to do it with a chair. Just so you've got something to balance. If you were following me and you had a TheraBand on before, keep that TheraBand. It's not going anywhere just yet. Caitlin's going to do it without, so there's always the option without. So whatever feels right for you or whatever equipment you've got at home, not a problem. For this exercise, nice and tall, hold your chair, kitchen work surface, whatever. We are taking one leg out behind, so we're going leg out and back. Nice. So that standing leg, make sure it's not too straight. Make sure you're not locked at that knee. You can see from me and Caitlin, this movement is pretty small. It's not a big movement. It doesn't feel big. Keep yourself nice and upright, that core, your core engaged. We've all got a core. Keep it engaged. That movement is slow. We're going to do a whole minute on this one leg. You might even start feeling it, I know I am, in that standing leg. That standing leg is doing lots of work to keep you balanced. So you might be feeling it in both legs or just the one. Oh, there you go, Caitlin's feeling it. Reset, always reset when it's tough. You've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Shake those legs out. We're going to do it again, but we're going to swap sides. So when you're ready, give yourself a little bit of a wiggle. We're going to swap. So remember those pointers. A bend in our knee. I don't want it locked. I don't want it stuck back. Holding on, nice and tall. Think of yourself pulling up to the sky. None of this. Nice and tall. All right, we've got a couple more seconds of rest and then we'll go for it. Let's go. So bend that standing leg, slight bend, soft knees. And let's go. Let's start taking that other leg behind. If you're at home, make sure no one or nothing is behind you. Don't want you kicking husbands or anything whilst you're doing this. Lovely. Nice and slow. I don't want to be blamed for any of that. Lovely. Well done. And our legs might be feeling already tired. You've done a lot of work in the cardio sections. If you started with cardio with us today. Well done. We're over halfway. If you need to stop and reset, do it whenever you need to. Nice. Keep up tall and keep breathing. Push that out. Nice. Last 5. You've got this. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Fantastic. Oh, I think we're both feeling that. If you have a band around your legs, take it off for me. Let's not go tripping up. We are going to do, everyone who's been to class will have done this before. We're going to do our straight leg raises. So grab yourself a chair. We're going to turn it round and try not to kick each other. There is 2 options for this exercise. You can follow Caitlin. Caitlin is going to do it unbanded. So normal, how we've done it in class. If you would like a challenge, you are going to grab your TheraBand with me. You're going to pop it under your toe. And you are going to lightly tie it around the back of the chair. Again, make sure you're not tying too tight so you get stuck. I'm going to hold on to the ends. What I want you to make sure is that you're not going to get flicked with that band. We're going to same leg the whole time. So we're going to start with our one leg. We're going to go up, hold, and down. Lovely. If you want to add some extra difficulty, if you feel like this class has not been enough for you, you can hold it at the top. So you get up, you hold, you hold, you hold, and you come down. So there's a few variations. We can keep this speed with no band like Caitlin. You can add a band like mine. And if you want a bit of extra, you can hold it. Lovely. You've got this. We're working our quads. That is our big thigh muscle on the top. Keep going. We've got a few more seconds. Nice. 2 more. Last one. More stop. Fantastic. If you have tied your band, untie it for me. I hope you have not tied a really tight knot. If you have, you might need to pause the video to untie yourself. We're going to swap sides, so make sure you retie it onto the other chair leg. I'm going to hold the ends again. And it is the exact same thing. So when we get there, nice and slow, nice and controlled. Try and sit away from the back of the chair, so no leaning back. Try and keep a little bit of a gap between yourself and the back of your chair. Should we start? Let's go. We've got a whole minute of this, just like the other one. Nice and slow, well done. Perfect. You might get some clicky knees and things. I can feel my knee clicking. If you get no pain with your clicking, that is not a problem. Well done, keep on going. And remember that hold if you want it. Lovely. We've got 30 seconds left, that is it. Nice, 20 seconds. Keep pushing. You've got this, 10 seconds. Like Caitlin tells us, you can do anything for 10. You've got this, I know you've got it. I've seen you do it in class before. Let's go, 5 seconds. Lovely, and rest there. Release that tension in that TheraBand. Give those legs a little bit of a wiggle, whatever feels good. Take a minute as always. Although these exercises don't always get us so breathless, Caitlin's doing a lovely position of ease. Remember, you can take those positions even when you're doing strength work, that nice leaning forward, locking our hands onto our legs, bringing ourselves forward and focusing on that out breath, that out. Lovely. We're going to rinse and repeat. Last time for this one. If you've got that TheraBand, lock it under that foot. Wrap it around your foot, chair. Let's go. Last time for that leg. Wonderful. I've actually not tied it this time. I'm just holding it. So if that is easier, do just hold it rather than tying. That TheraBand is creating a bit of resistance. It's adding a little bit of more difficulty to our exercise. We're pushing against something. You might get some squeaky noises. Apologies for my TheraBand. Lovely. We're over halfway. Nice. What do they say? Time flies when you're having fun. I'm going to assume you might not be, but grin and bear, you're nearly through. We've got 10 seconds left of this leg. You've got it. Last couple of seconds. Last one, and rest. Lovely. Let go of that band. Fantastic. Onto that other leg. We're going to do the same on that other leg. Last time we've done it once on this, we're going to do it twice. As always, if you think you want to do it 3 times, just repeat. Pause and repeat. Absolutely. Any of these exercises you particularly enjoy, repeat them. Absolutely fine. Have a little bit of less rest. Should we go for it? Let's go. Up and down. Remember that hold if you want it. Lovely. You'll be pleased to know we are nearly done. We've got this, couple more seconds of this. When I say couple, you know I mean 30. And then we've got our last exercise, our finisher. And then we're going to cool down and then you're done. You've done your exercise. You've smashed it. Keep going for me. A few more seconds. 10 seconds, that's it. Push that air. And rest. Lovely. Good work. You can pop that TheraBand to the side. Just make sure you're not going to trip over it anywhere, so make sure it's nice and secure. We're going to do our sit to stands. As always, there's several variations. You can, for the easiest option, you can push. If you've got arms of your chair, you can push up, get a little bit of extra support. You can push up from your legs if you've got no arms of your chair. You can cross your arms over, or if you're wanting a little bit of extra, I'm going to show you, you can actually add some hand weights or your tins. So we can do it with those as well if you want to make it harder. Caitlin's grabbing some tins as well. So we're both going to do it with a little bit of extra weight. I'm sure you'll be able to manage. If not, pop those weights down, not a problem. I'm going to give it a couple of seconds and then we're going to go. You will have done this with us before in class and you will have done it when in your PR assessments. It is our sit to stand. Shall we do it? Let's go. Up and down. So you can see the difference between me and Caitlin. I've got one weight in front of me. Caitlin's got two either side. Whatever feels right for you, as long as you're balanced. And if you want no weight, not a problem. Keep going, you've got this. We're going to go for a whole minute. And I know that feels long, but this is the last exercise, I promise. We're not even going to do this twice. We're just going to do it once. There we go, halfway through. Caitlin's popped her weights down. You can do that too if you need to. Just because you picked one exercise at the start does not mean you have to keep doing it. This is your workout. You can change, you can adapt. Keep going. You've got 20 seconds, that's it. Lovely, push that air out. Last 10 seconds, go on. 10 seconds of this workout, it's over, it's all done. Just a cool down. Last sit stand for me. And rest. Woo. Good work. That is a toughie. Lean forward. Caitlin's beautifully demonstrating. Catch your breath. That is a hard one to end on. Slow that breathing down. Focus on pushing that air out. That is a lovely exercise you can do at home. It's tough, but it works. Really bring that breathing down. Lovely, well done.
Okay team, well done for all your hard work today in class. We're going to take a little stretch just to bring us back to our baseline. So just shuffle yourself a bit forwards on your chair and you're going to extend one foot just out in front of you. Now you can go with a straight leg like L there, or you can bend it if that's more comfortable. We're going to take a nice breath in, and as we breathe out, we want you to lean forwards. Perhaps use that position of ease, and we want to feel a little stretch through the back of the leg. You might feel this lower in the calf as well, perhaps just in the hamstring at the back of the thigh. But just hold it there nice and gently, calming the breathing using your pursed lip breath. Come up for me, breathe in. And as you push the air out, come onto this other side. Just take a moment to use those long exhales to just take stock of how hard you've just worked. Another session under your belt. Come up for me here, bring the foot back in. Your next one, we want you to take one hand and pop it on the opposite leg, so across the body. Breathe in, and then breathe out. We want you to turn towards that hand. So it doesn't matter how far we go here, we're just gently rotating through the spine. You can see between us, Al's a lot more flexible. She's much more twisted than me. And I'm a bit stiffer in this position. A-okay for both of us. Well done. Have a breath in, come back to the front. Swap hands, breathe out, and rotate. Arm can go wherever is comfortable. Chest is broad, shoulders are relaxed. Well done, come back round to the front. We're going to take a little side stretch now, so one arm, if comfortable, is going to reach up and over the top. Breathe out as you go, please, and reach down with the other. And you'll see Elle's taking a different option, so if you've got any shoulder pain, any discomfort or difficulty lifting the arm, just don't. Keep it down at the side and think about reaching really long towards the floor with that underarm. Breathe in for me and use that breath out to transition to the other side. Keep breathing out. I don't know about you, but I hold my breath in this position. There's always a little bit more to go. My shoulders are relaxed, thinking about the ribs spreading, metaphorically. Come up for us here. Good, so we should feel a little longer, a little stronger. I just want you to shuffle back in your chair, and you feel free to take more time to stretch if you need, but we're going to just, if comfortable, close our eyes down and take a couple of breaths together to finish, bring us back to baseline. So hands are relaxed in your lap, your eyes are closed, or perhaps you're just looking down. Take a breath in, nose or mouth, we do not mind, and let the air trickle out of your mouth at its own pace, at ease. Shoulders drop. Feel that weight in the chair. Breathe in again at your own pace. And this time, as you breathe out, the brow unfurls, the face drops, the jaw eases, and the tongue drops from the roof of the mouth. You can take another one right here if you wish. If you feel ready, you can open your eyes, bring yourself back to the room. We hope you feel back to baseline. We hope you enjoyed this workout. Please go and check out the other ones on the channel for different levels and different routines. And you can always call us if you need for any questions.